Hi everyone, and welcome back to another board no game video. Today's video is dedicated to a should you pull for Rin, so let's go ahead and cover her details. Go over here on the great interwebs. This is the Gameswith website. I'm going to pretty much drop this in the description if you're going to look for it, and it shows you all the different grades. Make sure to translate this into English, and note that Rin is a base 2-star, so you are probably going to get her on an off banner, so you don't have to pull her for this banner in particular. And a couple of things when it comes to Rin, her skill set is pretty interesting because her main UB pretty much does a small heal for all allies, but it also does increases to physical attack power and magical defense. Note that her second skill is going to increase magical defense for all allies, and then her last skill, or her skill 2, is going to be a stun, and then she's going to increase her own magical defense. So obviously you can tell that Rin is going to be an absolute powerhouse when it comes to overall magic defense, right? Now, one of the things I have to say about her is she is a jack of all trades but a master of none. It's interesting how she can stun, but it's also interesting her overall attack pattern because it looks like she stuns like initially, and then after that it takes her a while. So she's not going to be a stunning machine, but she's going to be very useful for bosses who have lots of like magical attacks going on. It might be useful for the next version of the dungeon trials. What I mean by that is, like, you know, if you go into quests and then you go into dungeons, you're going to see that, you know, there are no dungeons available. Just note that there are going to be future dungeons available. I don't want to return because I don't want to, you know, miss the rewards for this, but for the most part there's going to be an extreme one which has a magical boss in it, so she might be useful there if you want to pretty much use her and then Yukari and Tangent to pretty much buff your magical defenses. Now note that Rin isn't going to be anything too crazy, and I pretty much did an evaluation on the Google spreadsheets as always. And the thing is about Rin, just to let you know for waifu purposes, she works on Maharu's farm. I forget which guild that is, but for the most part I like her overall character design and like her personality. It's really funny. She's hired as a bodyguard, but she is definitely one of the laziest people, and I have no idea how she would even get hired as a bodyguard for the Elizabeth Park guild, or clan should I say. Now, one of the things about Rin that will probably make her stand out above the rest is just the fact that her hit is so pretty much particular, just because it's magic defense in particular. So if you stack her with someone like June and then Yukari, your team will never essentially die from magical attacks. And I feel like that's going to be a special case situation where we have like a magic boss and she can pretty much shine there. And as far as like everything goes, you might not be a good healer by herself, right? Don't try to run her as your main healer. She's not going to be competing with like Yui and Chika or Maho for, or Yukari even, for heals. And note that she does not fill the same slot as pretty much Yukari and Maho, because Yukari and Maho have a TP boost on their skill 2 while she has a stun. So it's a little bit different. She's more CC oriented. And for me, I just don't know where I can see her fit in our current game modes, but I'm sure in the future there might be a Luna Tower where she can be useful. Just note that her unique equipment will make her much better. She will provide even larger buffs to magical defense and physical attack power, and, you know, physical crit, which is really cool because I don't see that physical crit up that often. So that's a pretty unique skill just that she can have. So she might be decent for game modes where, you know, you need more buffs and you need to hit the bosses hard as possible. I'm thinking Luna Tower whenever that plans to release. Alright, so let's go ahead and cover Rin's unit review. As far as everything goes, I rate her Clan Battle B, PvP B, and Story A. I feel like she'll be best in Story, and she'll shine in certain situations. Like we already covered, she's like a jack of all trades, master of none. She'll be available in the dungeon shop. I saw her in JP over there, and you can probably check it in the Google spreadsheets. I have it, and I don't think you should really farm her shards really. So let's go ahead and go into Twitter. We can see here there is a normal quest drop ×2. All right, it says normal quest. I put a comment here pretty much saying, like, I know it says normal, but in my brain I'm like, is it hard quest though? All right, and here, you know, as we pretty much covered, the Rin Gacha, Focus Gacha is going to be appearing. Note that it's going to be 11 p.m. UTC, and note that if you actually go into the game right now, you can can see that quests are up, and it says pretty much the campaign mode is up. Make sure to be in normal like we talked about earlier, and it'll also say like right here in the corner whether something is actually occurring. So you can see here that the 2 times drop effect is actually occurring, and it's a special promotion. So make sure to farm your heart out over there, and you should also be able to see it right here as well. So we're going to see all the special promotions like we saw the Grotto one right here. So if you're wondering when is the Rin banner going to be appearing, it's going to be whenever June banners disappears. It's going to be probably fairly soon, like within the next couple of hours. And like I said, don't pull. I don't think we're going to be getting the Makoto Maho raid up, but you know, you never know. That was supposed to go with the Rin banner raid up. We'll find out as soon as like that pretty much appears. But I'm pretty sure, you know, it's going to be great for rerollers if Makoto and Maho are raid up with Rin, right? Let's go ahead and jump into some PvP and go over, like, you know, some things. As far as everything goes, I feel like Princess Connect just needs to provide us some gems since we're on an accelerated schedule. And once we pretty much get that stuff going, I'm pretty sure the game's gonna be a-okay, because right now the game doesn't have like too much flowing into it. By that I mean, like, you know, you only get your gems from arena, and then outside of arena you will have a difficult time getting about anything else out of the game. But for now, I'm sure things will improve over time. We're just like in this current wait state of getting more events, getting more things going. But to be honest with you, Princess Connect is fairly casual. So I'm looking forward to whatever comes. I'm still here for the waifus. You know, Kaori is my waifu. Been upgrading everything. You know, normal quest 2 times drop during clan battle is going to be nice, just so you can get even more stamina, you know, expended appropriately, because you're going to need to expend stamina in order to get clan battle runs. You know, you have to spend 300 stamina in order to get 1 clan battle run. So make sure, like, this is going to be a good time to farm in Tangent, since, you know, everything's going to be 2 times drop. You can get more stuff. I think Crunchyroll was pretty smart for pretty much having this event. I'm not sure if they planned it or Cygames planned it. You don't really know when like the publisher has like grips on the game. You don't know who's really affecting like special promotions like this, but I think it's very smart just because it makes clan battle even more incentive to participate in. Because personally, I don't think a lot of people are, you know, digging into the nitty gritty details of that. I don't think I'm gonna win. Definitely gonna get out tanked here. I think it was a little bit too much for me to bring Nozomi. Maybe I could have brought someone else. Oh wow, we just one-shot that Miyako. Never mind, maybe we have a chance. No, we don't have a chance. There's 2 really thick boys or thick tanks right here. Yeah, I mean, Nozomi and June aren't boys, but like they're tanks, they're thick, and I can't get through them. Oh well. We tried our best right there. Right, so considering everything pretty much occurring, you know, event-wise, like the 2 times drop, pairing with like the grand old clan battle is going to be appearing, and I'm pretty sure Rin is going to be like pinned up here in the Twitters, and then make sure to check out like, you know, all her different skills and everything. That's it for today's video. If you made it this far, consider subscribing, dropping a like, leaving a comment, follow me on Twitter, follow me on Twitch if you so happen to want to do so. We stream on Twitch maybe like once in a while. It's very rare, so if you follow me, you'll be able to see me on there. Sometimes we'll play Princess Connect, sometimes we'll do other things. I'm probably going to be playing JP just because of the fact JP has like stuff that I can see, I can tell you about. In global, it's kind of chill, you know what I mean? It's very casual. I like that. I like that in my gacha games. Anyways, see you guys in the next one.